how do you achieve your goal? Whatever your goal is, you want to be a rock star, you want to be a writer, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a dentist, you want to be an engineer, you want to be a farmer, you want to be a dad, you want to, you want to be me. No, you don't want to be me. I'm going to tell you this. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's so simple. And I can't believe it took me a lifetime to look back and go, you idiot. If you would have just done this, you would have been a famous songwriter. Would have been done this, you would have been a famous writer. Would have just done this one thing, you would have finished school. If you would have done this one thing, you would have been whatever you wanted to be. Here it is. Oh no, you got to wait to the end of the video. Oh, I'll tell you. Yeah. Oh, you got to watch my master class. Yeah, kiss my ass. Kiss my butt with your damn master class. And I hate those idiots. They're all a bunch of con artists. There's so many YouTuber con artists out there. You got to wait to the end of the video to tell you the truth. Even when you read news now, you don't get the truth in the beginning. You got to scroll through 60 pages of bullshit to get to the meat of what they're talking about. Stop all this BS, man. Just be upfront with people. Here's the answer, and I'm going to use some examples as we go through the answer. Why am my ear is itchy? But it is. Anyway, here's the answer to the question. It's so simple. You're going to go, really? You're going to disagree with me when I first tell you this, but once I give you the examples, you're going to go, aha. And the light bulb will go on. Here it is. Whatever you want to do, I talk about it in my videos so many times. Whatever you want to do, immerse yourself in what you want to do. 24/7, surround yourself with who you want to become, what you want to become, okay? As you know, I got a part-time job in a grocery store. If I wanted to be a songwriter, why am I working in a grocery store? If I want to be a famous YouTuber, why am I in a grocery? I'm working in a grocery store because it's just I got to get out of the studio. I got to get out of my house, take a break. It's a different mindset why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, I don't need to work in the grocery store, but I do a couple days a week. But you, if you're in your early teens, early 20s, early teens, 20s, early 30s, and you want to be an engineer, or you want to be an artist, or you want to be a writer, be involved with that. Don't work in a grocery store. If you want to be a songwriter, go to Nashville. Well, John, I got to pay my bills. No. You can get a job in the studio. You can get a job at a record company, even if you're a janitor. Okay? Even if you're a janitor, you're in the building. You get to rub shoulders with the monkey mucks. People are walking by, oh, that guy might be important. How are you doing this? Here's a song I wrote. Put yourself where you want to be now. I have people working with me at my store that are spending tons of money to go to an expensive video music production school. Why are you working in a grocery store? You're an idiot. You're wasting your time. Well, I need to make money. No, work on campus. Get a job on campus. Get a job as a janitor. Get a job as a maintenance guy. Get a job as, I don't care, parking cars. Get a job at registration or administration. Get a job on the campus where you're going to school. That will save you years of working towards your goal. Because it's called immersion. You're immersing yourself into the process, into the environment that you want to be in. Okay? You might be going to that school and you're working as a janitor and you just finished mastering the recording you just did. You guys stayed up all night long and you did this great recording. And you go, oh, now what am I going to do, Because you're going to school. But if you're a janitor, you're there more, right? You got your mixtape or whatever, your master in your hand, and somebody walks by that's really, or somebody visits you, give them the tape. It's not complicated. We make it, oh, I got to get a job. I got to get a regular job. I got to get a regular job because, I need to pay the rent. I need to pay the mortgage. I need to feed the babies. I need to feed... You can do that in the environment you want to be in. Put yourself in the environment you want to be in. Here's another example. Real estate. You want to be a real estate agent. You want to sell real estate. You're going to go to real estate school. You're going to study to be a realtor. You want to get your license. Why would you work in a grocery store? Introduce yourself to local realtors. I don't care if it's your first day on school and you're just starting and you're looking down 4 years down to get your degree. Go to a realtors and get a job as a meet and greet or showing houses with the other realtors. Get a job typing letters or putting signs on lawns. Whatever you got to do. But be in the environment you want to be in before you get that degree. It will save you years and years of frustration. Because here's the key. Here's the trick. Here's the secret. Ooh, it's a secret. Here's the secret about success. Success comes by being involved. Success comes by being immersed into the process that brings you there. It didn't come by, oh, I'm going to work in a grocery store for 5 years so I can get my degree and then spend another 10 years doing what I'm telling you to do. I wrote a book. I don't care about me being published commercially. I wrote my book for me. I will sell it to you guys because I want to. But if I was a writer, if I was writing books, oh, this is my 15th book. Yeah. And they're all Amazon. You sell them for $1.99 a piece. You're not making any money. You're not going anywhere. You're not making any money with what your passion is. I'm selling more books hand to mouth, just going and speaking and doing my gigs. I sell books more than you would on Amazon. I'm not on Amazon. I don't want to be on Amazon. I'm not doing Amazon. I don't want Amazon to have my money. It's my book. These people are idiots. They write. Keep writing books. It's like the what they talk about. What is the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over and over again, and getting the same results. They're getting the same results. They're in their 40th book and they're put on Amazon. They sell for $4. Not too bright. The bulb is not going on all the way. You're not selling anything. Nobody cares. There's 40,000 million bajillion writers that put their crappy books on Amazon. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But here is what I would do if I wanted to get my book published from a publisher. Before I even wrote the book, I'd go online and I'd find, where's the local publisher? I'm not talking about some vanity publisher, some guy out of a garage says he's publisher. I'm a real publisher, like Doubleday, a real publisher. Find out where their office is. Go stalk them. No, find out where their office is. Walk in the door. Don't tell them a damn thing about you're a writer. I'm a writer. That's like me going to Nashville and I walk into a Capitol Records. Well, I'm a writer, and they're going, yeah, you're right, get in line. 40 million other writers that come here every day and knock on our door. They don't care. They're looking for what they're looking for, okay? So how do you get through that door? Put yourself in their place. You could write 1 million books. Nobody's going to care. So if I wanted a publisher to publish this book, which I don't, I could care less. Unless you want to hand me $500,000, then we'll talk. if I wanted to do that, if that's what I was doing, I was writing children's books, I would find a children's book publisher. Don't send them the book. Keep it a secret. It's your book. Ooh. Don't tell anybody. Write the book. Make copies of it. Copyright the book. It's your book. Yes, that's fine. Get a job. If it's a children's book, seek a job. If you got to move out of town, seek a job with a publisher that publishes children's books. Get in the office. Be a secretary. Be a janitor. Be a janitor. Be a maintenance man. Be whatever yourself. Be, I don't know, somebody that does queries and sends out messages to other publishers. Get a job at the publishing company itself. Put yourself in the environment you want to be in. And then, while you're there, and you get to know Joe Schmo and Jane Schmo and Job Schmo and Bob Schmo and the grandchildren, everybody else that's mingling with who's who at that publishing company. And you go to the parties, you get to know everybody. Keep your lips shut. Once you get settled in, you get well-liked, you get known, you go, oh, I think I'm going to try my hand at writing a book. Oh, that's great, John. Let us know when you get it done. We'll publish it for you. Then bring your book. Show them your book. You save years of time. People put their stuff on Amazon. It's not going anywhere. Trust me, it's not. It kills me. Quit becoming. The best way I can explain this, I can do it in my hand. Quit becoming the status quo. Quit becoming average. Quit struggling to be average. Quit struggling to become average or the status quo. Throw that out the window. You are better than that. If you wrote a book and you believe it's a great book, figure out a way to work for somebody that publishes books or distributes books, even if it's a company that just mails books. Doesn't matter. Back to the music thing. Back to the music school. I'm at work. And I'm doing my thing to make my little extra money during the week to have some spending money for fun. I work a couple of days a week. And I'm doing my thing. And I'm talking to the bagger. I'm talking to somebody on the floor. I'm going to Full Sail. I'm going to be a great producer. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're working in a grocery store, right? Well, yeah. Well, that's where you are. That's where you will remain. If you don't put yourself in the environment you want to be in, you're going to look back and go, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Shit, I've been working for this grocery store for 7 years. And now I'm in debt to my eyeballs, paying for the college I went to get a degree so I could be a songwriter. And you're still working for a grocery store. You're an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Be smart. Time is fleeting. We get so much. I talk about it in my book. What is the most important thing you'll ever get in your life? And that is time. What's the second most important thing? How to learn how to manage your time. So it's your time. You own it. You don't know how much you have of it, but it's like a piggy bank. If you got a piggy bank and you shake it and you can hear the money in the piggy. You don't know how much is in there. You don't know how much is left. You know you have it. It's in front of you. It's tangible. But you don't know how much is in there. You know how much time you have. Idiot. Let's smack people. I'll come to the camera and smack people. God. How do I know this? I know this from experience. I know this that when I went to Nashville in the 70s with my 45 little record of my song Kneel Down and Cry, and I recorded it in 1973, and I had all these big dreams about being in the music business, and I went to Nashville, and I got turned down, and I got turned down, and I got knocked down, and I got so depressed. I gave up. I came home, and I drove up the driveway, and my mom goes, John, what? Go in your bedroom, there's stuff all over your bed. And there was all these return envelopes. Back then you used to send out these envelopes with your records, your promotion in it to give everybody what you're doing. to every record company in the world. Even the Beatles, I sent them my music. And they all sent it back. Return to sender. I was crushed. So I said, well, maybe I got to do it the hard way. Okay, I got to go in the bars and sing and do a gig and learn all the covers. And I did. I did it for many years. Not that well, I'll be honest, I made a huge mistake. I should have stayed there. If I would have just dug in, got a job at Capitol Records, sweeping floors, washing cars, eventually I would have broke through and I would have made it. Because that's how it works. But I was too young to know that. But fast forward, a 1,000 years later, I can look back on that experience and I can share it with you, the 20-year-old, or the 30-year-old, the 40-year-old, or whoever you are, however old you are, wherever you are in your life right now. Be involved with what you're doing. Don't waste a minute unless you got to buy food and some gas to get where you got to go, or maybe pay the rent for another month, that kind of thing. But do everything in your power to put yourself in the environment, put yourself working, because we need money. You got to buy food, you got to eat. Put yourself in the environment that you want to be in as far as making money. Put yourself in the environment that you want to see yourself in to make money today, if it's so simple. I will give you another example. Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford. Huh? Harrison Ford, by accident, probably didn't understand this rule or this concept that I'm talking to you about. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. I've never met Harrison Ford. But I do know this is the story that I've heard, he was on the set of where the producer was, or the producers were that were going to do this movie, Indiana Jones. They had the concept, they were going to do the movie. They were looking for somebody. He was a carpenter. I think he wanted to be an actor, maybe in back of his mind. If I get a job on the lot as a carpenter, as a maintenance guy on the lot, I'm not sure what lot it was in Hollywood. It could be Universal, could be more. I don't know. I don't know which movie company did Indiana Jones off the top of my head. But he got a job doing that. And he was working one day, and somebody spotted him and said, "Would you like to read for the part to be Indiana Jones?" He goes, "Sure." The rest is history. He became Indiana Jones and a famous movie star by being there. By being there. Not by working in a grocery store. He knew that if he worked down the road at the local 7-Eleven, nobody's going to know who the hell he is. Well, here's the other mindset about this process. Let's say he did work at a convenience store down the road, okay? This is the way human beings think. He's still trying out for parts. He's still trying to get into the movie business. But he's working at a grocery store or a store down the road from the studios. The people that come in there don't see him in their mind as an actor. Even if they had a flash, like, God, he's a good-looking guy, he could fit the part. They don't see him as that. They see him as what he is. When they see him as what he is, it blocks all opportunity for him. See what I'm saying? But when you're on the lot, that's what's in their mind. That's what's in their mind. They're seeking that. They're seeking that person. Oh, look at that guy right there on the ladder. He could be Harrison Ford. Not, oh, I'm going to 7-Eleven to buy some food and a sandwich. You go, oh, no, I don't think so. He just works at the convenience store. I mean, it can happen, but it's rare. It's very rare that people have that kind of an open mind, like, oh, look at this guy who works at the convenience store. Let's take him from a lot and make him famous. It doesn't necessarily work that way. But it will work if you're in the environment. No matter what. Music, movies, construction. Okay, you want to be an engineer. You want to build buildings. You want to design buildings. Why would you work in a grocery store? This thing going, oh yeah, this building, I could see how they did that, you know, and then the grocery man going, what are you doing, John? Keep blocking groceries. You're not doing your job. You're daydreaming about how the building was built. They could care less. But if you want to be an engineer, find an engineer firm. Let's see, you're in Orlando. Google it. Engineering companies doing the engineering for bridges and big buildings and skyscrapers. Oh, skyscraper engineering ABC company. Oh, that's where they're okay. Walk in the door. Walk in the door. Get a job. Get a job as a security guard there. Get a job at the front desk. Get services. Oh, the president of the company is on floor 11. Get a job in the valet, parking cars. Get a job in the environment you want to be in. It will save you years of time. Because connection, being connected, is what fosters that immersion, that process. I'm not doing any more examples. If you want to buy my book, go online and buy my book to my thing, blah, 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 blah. You cannot buy this book on Amazon. You cannot buy this book online. You will never be able to buy this book online until I'm dead. Because you can buy it for me. Click on buy me a copy. You can buy my book. Or if you come to see me speak, or if you meet me on the street, hey, John, I got a copy of your book. Okay, fine, here. I'll sell you my book. To all the authors out there, to that individual author that's written their 47th book, that they're selling it for $3.99 on Amazon and whatever platforms out there. Go to the source. Go to the source of what you want to be, who you want to be, where you want to be. And you will save years of time. Trust me. Oh my God. Love you guys. I gotta go. I'm gonna go do some editing and put this video out there. Thank you very much. Can't talk. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. If you want to know more about the Common Point philosophy, watch my videos. Call me. Talk to me. Drive by my house. Come to where I work. John, what is it about? Ooh. Anyway, I gotta go. Love you guys. See you later. Bye now.